Thousands of race fans made their way out to Gateway Motorsports Park just outside of St. Louis for the Bommarito Automotive Group 500 Under the Lights. For the second straight race, the yellow flag would fly early in a Verizon IndyCar Series event, while points leader Scott Dixon grabbed the early lead. Further back in the pack, Sebastien Bourdais got sideways, slamming the turn 2 wall to end his night.
I don't know if somebody touched me, but felt like it.
After the restart, 3 names emerged as race contenders. The first was Scott Dixon, who dominated the first half of the race at Gateway, but slowly both Will Power and Alexander Rossi crept into the picture, with Power even attempting an outside pass for the lead that proved costly when the Aussie got into the Gateway marbles. A wild sequence of events played out just past halfway. First, Simon Pagenaud's car began dropping like a rock outside of the top 5 that sent competitors scrambling to get around the Frenchman. Pagenaud would recover, though, to finish 4th. Moments later, Alexander Rossi had the save of the night and perhaps of the season with this controlled slide exiting turn 2. Will Power's pace and persistence paid off, and on lap 150, the Indy 500 champ would make a move on Dixon to grab the race lead. Late in the race, KIMBALL experienced issues with a brush of the turn 4 wall. That would not bring out a caution, but HUNTER-REAY's slowing car did, as the American saw a potential top 5 wash away with fuel pressure problems.
What the hell happened? Oh no, we don't see anything. Did the engine just shut off? Yeah, it says fuel pressure up.
That caution presented 2 different strategies to the front runners. Race leader Will Power, Scott Dixon, and a hard-charging Zach Veach opted to push over the final 70 laps, and eventually they'd all make one final pit stop. As for Alexander Rossi, though, his team attempted to stretch their last tank of fuel for everything it was worth to go for the win.
I need 4.7 or better. You'll make it if you do. You'll win it if you do 4.7 or better.
The strategy worked to keep Rossi up front and ahead of title contender Scott Dixon, but it wasn't enough for the win as Power closed and passed Rossi with 13 laps to go that helped him score the victory at Gateway.
By the man. Great job. Great job, guys. We're still in this game. We're still in the championship.
Will Power picks up his 35th career win, moving him to 7th all-time, tied with Bobby Unser. With the second-place finish, Rossi carves a few more points off of Scott Dixon's points lead as IndyCar heads to Portland with 2 races to go. Watch the Grand Prix of Portland, Sunday, September 2nd at 2:30 p.m. on NBCSN.